a developing story and very, very worrying for the parents of those children at the school. Now, they have been told to go to the school itself in Minehead. The children, the vast majority were told by police, and the passengers were taken to a rest centre, a pub in the Wedding Cross area in Exmoor, and they will then be taken from there and reunited with their families at the school. What we're hoping to obviously find out in the next couple of minutes is potentially casualty numbers and the seriousness of this situation. There had been some reports from eyewitnesses that this coach had gone off a slope in Wedding Cross. One resident who lives near the site of the crash described it as horrendous, saying the coach went down the slope, describing it as a very steep area and that it was a big coach. There's no barriers on that road. So that's some information. As I say, that is just coming from one local. I think the emergency services will be coming over any second now. Yep, absolutely. So I'm just going to step out of the way, and we'll get an update now from police, ambulance, and fire and rescue, giving us that update on there. We've also, just while I'm waiting for them to come into shot, 1 minute we're told, we've had a statement from Beacon Education Multi-Academy Trust. Now, this is the trust which runs Minehead Middle School. They say they are working closely with the emergency services and relevant authorities following an incident this afternoon to support our pupils, families and staff at this very difficult time. The statement from the Academy goes on to say that we will update our school community further as soon as more information becomes available, and we kindly ask you for your patience and understanding as we manage this evolving situation with care and sensitivity. You can only imagine just how worrying this is for the families of the children, and it is a large number who are on that coach, 60 to 70 people on board that coach, as I say, returning to Minehead Middle School at around 3 o'clock this afternoon, when we understand it was involved in this crash, and eyewitnesses saying it went off a steep slope. Those residents living nearby. We know a number of people have been taken to a nearby hospital, and the BRI we've seen pictures of air ambulances landing on the helipad at the top of the hospital there. So we will find out, hopefully, an update on the casualty numbers, and they're coming over now. So I'm going to step out of the way. Let's get the updates from the emergency services.
Good evening. My name is Chief Superintendent Mark Edgington from Avon Somerset Police, and I'd just like to read a statement. Shortly before 3 p.m. this afternoon, emergency services were called to a collision involving a coach on the A396 at Cutcombe Hill in Exmoor. Approximately 60 to 70 people were believed to be on board at the time. A major incident was declared, with police, fire and ambulance services dispatching crews to the scene. The coach was carrying a number of adults and children to Minehead Middle School when it overturned. We can confirm tonight that one child has sadly died. A formal identification process will need to be carried out, but our thoughts and sympathies are with their family, who we're in contact with at this time, and specially trained officers are with them to provide support. A number of other people have presented or been taken to hospital, some with serious injuries. This includes 2 children who were taken to hospital by air ambulance. Many passengers either sustained minor injuries or were being physically unharmed and were transferred to a rest centre. Work to help them return to Minehead has been taking place throughout the evening. An investigation into the cause of this incident will be carried out, and we please ask any witnesses to please call 101. We would please ask people to avoid speculation around the circumstances at this time, out of respect for the families, staff and the driver, who will all be deeply affected by this collision, as it is only likely to add to their distress. This has been an incredibly challenging scene for all emergency services, and we are grateful for people's patience while we have worked together to rescue, treat and support those involved. Today's events are truly tragic. We know the whole community and the wider area will be utterly devastated to learn of this news. Our officers will do all they can to help support the community in the days that followed. Thank you.
Evening. I'm Wayne Darch. I'm the Deputy Director of Operations at South Western Ambulance Service NHS Foundation Trust. Can I begin by saying that on behalf of the service, our thoughts are with all of those involved in today's tragic incident. We were called at 14:58 this afternoon, Thursday the 17th of July, to a significant road traffic incident on the A396 near Minehead. We declared a major incident that has since been stood down. We sent 46 resources to the scene, including 20 double-crewed ambulances, 3 air ambulances, a command team, and 2 hazardous area response teams. We treated several patients at the scene and conveyed 21 patients to hospital via land and by air. Very sadly, as confirmed by Avon and Somerset Police, 1 child has died at the scene, and our thoughts are with their family and friends during this incredibly sad time. I would like to take this opportunity to say a heartfelt thank you to our colleagues and our partners who have responded to this incident. We ask that the public continues to access health services as normal, and if urgent healthcare is needed, please contact NHS 111 or for life-threatening emergencies 999. Thank you.
Good evening, my name is Gavin Ellis and I'm the Chief Fire Officer for Devon and Somerset Fire and Rescue Service. And first of all, like my colleagues, I'd like to express my extreme sympathy for all of those that have been affected by today's tragic events. We were mobilised to a major incident to a coach that had overturned onto its roof and slid approximately 20 foot down an embankment. To this we sent 8 fire engines, 2 specialist rescue appliances and approximately 60 personnel. Other resources were laser mobilised in support of our crews and our partners. Our crews carried out a number of extrications and rescues in extremely difficult circumstances, and they also supported our ambulance colleagues with casualty treatment. This was a very complex and technically difficult incident for our crews to deal with, and I'm grateful for the tireless effort and actions of the crews in doing everything that they could for those who were trapped as quickly as safely as possible. I'm also grateful to the off-duty firefighter who was travelling behind the coach at the point of the crash, who was able to start making immediate effect to release those crews from those casualties from the bus. Our crews have been receiving support from our wellbeing teams, and again I'm extremely proud of the efforts that my firefighters took today at this tragic event. Thank you.
So an update then from the emergency services into the coach crash, which very sadly has claimed the life of 1 child. We heard there from the police, the fire, ambulance crews as well. It seems that 1 child has died. 2 children were taken by air ambulance. 21 people in total taken to hospital.
Yeah. 31 people to the hospital.
Between 60 and 70 people were on board this bus. They describe how it fell 20 feet down a bankment. It was a technically difficult incident and incredibly challenging scenes, and so very hard for those families who have been waiting for their children to return from a school trip with just days left of the school term. Well, let's bring in our West of England correspondent, Dan Whitehead, who is at Bridgewater tonight. Very, very sad news this evening then, Dan.
Wow.
Yeah, incredibly sad. Confirmation there from police that 1 child has died.
They're saying 1 child has passed away. This bus, they're saying, had turned over. They're saying a major incident declared in Somerset after a coach carrying school children crashes off of A396 Cutcombe Hill. It occurred 3 p.m. Thursday. A 70-seater coach returning pupils to Minehead Middle School from a school trip. Holy moly! Nobody's safe. Nobody is safe, man. Seeing what's going on over here too. What's going on in California? California. Oh, weren't they supposed to do some protests today or something? What happened to that? Nobody's good protest or something like that? Tragic. Maybe a summer camp of some type. Yeah, director of Riddler's coach, which operated the vehicle involved. Sad, sad, sad. I see Trump catching more heat today. It hasn't stopped, hasn't ended. The onslaught is continuing. I guess I'm thinking it was some type of summer school thing or some type of program. Maybe. I don't know where all those kids were going. I guess that's it for now, man. I just wanted to jump on for a little bit, a few minutes, to kind of see what was going on with this crazy accident. I haven't really seen much in the news today besides the political stuff. Brian Koberger had some hearing today, a gag order thing. Oh, Trump has some type of condition now, some medical condition. Oh, Lord. Lord. He's been diagnosed with chronic venous insufficiency. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, your kids are still in school, Chrissy? Oh. 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 Okay. Okay. All right, guys. I guess I'll catch you later. We'll see if anything pops off. I'll be around. I've been saving stuff too on all the Epstein little clips and stuff, whatever I see interesting. Peace. Adios. Rest in peace to that kid, man. Hold your kids.